There was a day when hope died, a day when the sky turned its face away, when the earth trembled and silence swallowed the cries of the faithful. They watched him suffer. They watched him bleed. They watched him die. And when his body was laid in the tomb, they believed it was over. But what if that was only the beginning? Because 3 days later, something happened. Something that would shake heaven, terrify hell, and change the destiny of mankind forever. The cross was empty. The crowds had gone home. The soldiers had finished their duty. The noise had faded into nothing. All that remained was silence. His followers hid in fear, the one they called Savior, the one they believed would save them, was gone. Peter wept in the shadows. John stared into emptiness. Mary couldn't sleep. Every memory replayed like a wound that refused to heal. His words echoed in their minds. I will rise again. But how could that be? They had seen the nails. They had seen the spear. Dead means dead, right? A massive stone sealed the entrance. Roman guards stood watch, armed, alert, unshaken. This was no ordinary burial. The authorities remembered his words. After 3 days, I will rise. So they made sure no one could steal the body. No one could fake a miracle. The tomb was secured, dark, cold, silent. Inside lay a lifeless body, wrapped, still. But beneath that stillness, something unseen was happening, what no human eye could see. Heaven was watching. Hell was waiting. Darkness thought it had won. The Son of God. Defeated? It didn't make sense. But death had done what death always does. It claimed another life. Or so it thought. Because beyond human understanding, beyond time, beyond death itself, a power was rising. Not slowly, not quietly, but with unstoppable force. Early in the morning, before the sun fully rose, Mary Magdalene walked toward the tomb. Her heart was heavy. Her steps were slow. She wasn't going to witness a miracle. She was going to mourn. But when she arrived, something was wrong. The stone was moved. Her breath caught in her throat. Her hands trembled. This wasn't supposed to happen. She ran. Peter and John rushed to the tomb. They didn't stop. They didn't think. They just ran. John arrived first, but hesitated. Peter didn't. He stepped inside and froze. The body was gone. Only the linen cloth remained, folded, not stolen, not disturbed, just empty. Something impossible had happened. Mary returned, alone, weeping. She stood outside the tomb, broken. Everything she believed in felt lost. Then a voice spoke. Why are you crying? She turned, but didn't recognize him. They have taken my Lord, and I don't know where they've put him. Then he said her name, Mary. And in that moment, everything changed. Her eyes opened. Her heart stopped. It was him, alive, not a spirit, not a dream, alive. The news spread like wildfire. He is alive. The disciples couldn't believe it until they saw him. He stood among them, not as a memory, but as reality. The wounds were still there, but death was gone. Fear disappeared. Doubt shattered. Hope returned, stronger than ever. That day changed everything. Death was no longer the end. The grave no longer had the final word. What was buried in darkness rose in glory. And because he rose, hope lives. Because he rose, fear loses its power. Because he rose, you are never truly alone. So the question is, if death couldn't hold him, what makes you think anything can hold you? If this story moved you, then you're not just hearing history. You're feeling truth. Subscribe to Story Loom by Goodness for more powerful stories that awaken the soul. Because some stories are not just meant to be told, they are meant to be felt.